Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 18 of the Autodesk Maya 2017 training series. Today we're going to look at something called a keyframe animation. So in keyframe animation, what you can do is you can animate different attributes of an object. For example, I have a cube right here. So let's say I want to create an animation of this cube from this section to this section. So this is the total number of frames, as you can see, and 24 frames is roughly equal to, not roughly, but exactly equal to 10 seconds. So if I want to have 120, then it's 5 seconds of animation. And if I were to zoom in, then I see that portion of the total timeline. So this is the zoomed in part and this is the total animation. So now what I want to do is I want to create an animation, and the easiest one to do so is just select where you want to start the animation from. Let's say 30 is my point. Just press S on the keyboard and you see the red line over there. On the 75, I just want to drag this on to the right where I want. Make the necessary changes, like say rotate and maybe scale, and press S again. So now what happens is it creates the transition. So in 30 you got this position and in 70 you got this. So if I were to play the animation, it slowly changes from one section to the next. So you can actually do this to a lot of part of your animation. For example, even vertex, you can make the change. So let's say this is the starting point, and over here on this section right here on the 75, so you can actually pull this out just like that. So now you also added in animation to the vertex, as you can see right there. So you can add in animation to any part that you want. So this is how the keyframe animation actually works. I can actually press 3, so you can see that it actually works on smooth version as well. And the vertices is also animating. You can actually add animation to any part. So if you just want to add in animation to the attribute, you can go to the channel box editor. If I were to press animate, if I were to press everything, now has an animation. If I just want to add in rotate, so I'm going to right click, key selected, go to the next part, select the animation, and key selected just on the rotation axis. I can also animate the colors. So that is interesting over here. So let me just assign a new material to this. Let's just assign a new material like a blend. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into blend and then animate the color. So let's say my default color is green. Okay, so the green color over here, this is my default color. Right click and set key. Go over here. I want to change this to a different color like a red. Done. Right click, set key, go to the end and then change the color to blue. And then done, right click and set key. So now if I were to do this, you can see that there's a color animation as well. So you can simply add an animation to any part of the attribute you wish. So you can make it transparent over time or anything. So this is how the keyframe works in Autodesk Maya. So hope you guys learned something as always. And